or a spiritual connection?
No, no, no. There isn't one better than the other.
Okay.
No, all paths are very valuable, and all paths are very good. The point is that some paths vibrate in the same frequency of yours, and others don't. So the choice has to be made according to vibration, but it's really complicated for someone to know what is my vibration, what is my path. But mainly to recognize that you have to experience, you have to try, you have to experience life, you have to experience, you have to go meditate, you have to go do an natal chart, go try shaman studies or shaman practices, and then go try Buddhism, go try Catholicism. Any path can lead you to yourself and to your spiritual self. No one is better than the other, but there's a vibration in which you vibrate. Mm-hmm. Sorry, the redundance, but and there's one path that vibrates in the same frequency as yours, and is waiting for you.
So is it just a matter of us finding our own vibrational frequencies that we best work in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, yeah. And for that, you have to, well, I am meditation fan.
Okay.
I think that, first of all, to shut down the mind. To shut the mental speaking we all day long are in. Mentally speaking all day long, and we don't realize of it. It's difficult to stop thinking, but it's a possibility. Right. And it's a possibility if you calm your mind first, if you calm your breathing, and if you try to stop your thinking process by watching your thoughts and releasing them. Let them go. Don't fight with them. Don't fight with your mind. Just observe your thoughts and let them go. And breathe. And that's it. And one day you will realize that you have stopped your mind for a minute or some seconds, and then some minutes. And in that silence of the mind, truth comes. And you know who you are. You start feeling things that have to do with spiritual issues. And then in that calmness of the mind, you can make your choice. Of course, before that, someone can guide you and can help you. Healers, therapists, monks, whoever, and with a really good intention can help you, can take your hand and guide you through the darkness until you find yourself. You don't follow anyone. You find yourself. That's the only thing I think, should follow. Ourselves.
How would a person know who is the best shaman, the best teacher, the best spiritual counselor for them?
Well, it's not easy. It's not easy because in these disciplines, there are many people who have very, very deep good intentions, but they are not truly connected. They are connected with ideas. They're I don't remember the word, but they're fantasies.
Right.
Okay. And it's difficult. The best thing I have found in my life to accomplish this
Mm-hmm.
is try it and trust yourself and try to always be connected with first impressions, with what any person or any group make you feel
Mm-hmm.
for the first impression, and trust yourself.
Yeah, I think in today's fast-paced society, people have stopped trusting their own intuition and are seeking outside intuition because they've lost faith in themselves.
Yeah, that's a big problem. Yeah. And it's here in Argentina is the appearances, the outside world is very strong, really very strong, and people are we are completely disconnected from ourselves, and that's a problem actually. That's a problem to be disconnected from ourselves, from oneself. Sorry. Because that connection is the one which tells you every time the truth. And if you are connected to yourself, you make the right choices and you make the right mistakes and not another one mistakes. And it's essential to make mistakes. Do you know?
Sure, because you learn through your mistakes.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
That's why we are on Earth. We are human beings and we are imperfect. And on Earth, absoluteness doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
The absolute doesn't exist. On Earth, there are always polarities. You know it's cold because you know one day was hot.
Mm-hmm.
And you know it's white because you have seen black. If you hadn't seen black, white wouldn't be white. Would be another thing, but not white. So, on Earth, we make mistakes. We are imperfect, and that's what we came from, to learn from our mistakes. So, one of the main things, or the first things we should dare do, is not be afraid anymore of making mistakes. We are making mistakes every other minute, so there's no point in fear of that. If we don't make mistakes, we don't know, we don't understand. So it's essential to allow ourselves be imperfect. Do not condemn ourselves, and do not think of ourselves as less than anybody else because we don't know.
Right.
Because
No, I agree with you.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand what.
No, I said I agree.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's honesty. That's complete honesty, and spirituality is pure honesty and nothing else. In spirit, there is no fear, there is no doubt, there's peace. And no fear, no doubt, and peace can be found just inside and only inside of ourselves. And when we see something outside that we like, we should learn to recognize it as a mirror. Something good that you are looking at right now, it's your mirror. You are looking at that because you are that. And when you see something that you don't like, it is also a mirror. When you get angry with someone because anything,
Right.
You are looking at yourself. You are not actually angry with him or her or the situation. You are angry with yourself because what you see as a problem out there is a problem inside yourself. And that's honesty. That's the point. That's starting to recognize ourselves as the responsibles of our life, and not to blame anybody anymore. My mother didn't treat me like that, and my father and my sister and your father, your mother, your sister, your teacher.
So we have to take responsibility for our own actions.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
stand by, Mary Jo. We've got to take our final break, dear. Exonation, our guest this hour is Mary Jo Alpanes. Her website is www.namkhar.com. That's www.namkhar.com. And we're speaking to Mary Jo from her home in Buenos Aires, Argentina. This is the X Zone. I'll be back on the other side of this short break as we wrap up this hour with our special guest, once again, Mary Jo Alpanes. We'll be back. Don't go away.
The following program may contain coarse language, violence, nudity, mature subject matter, or scenes which may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
This is the X Zone Broadcast Network, broadcasting worldwide on broadcast affiliates and satellite program providers, including CNN Broadcast Network, Sirius Satellite Network, Star Media, Good News Radio Network, Angel Broadcast Network, Wiki Broadcast Network, and WPBN TV. For more information on the X Zone Broadcast Network, visit us at www.xzbn.net.
Exonation, our guest this hour, Mary Jo Alpanes, www.namkhar.com. And first of all, Mary Jo, it's been a great pleasure having you with us. I wish you much success. And what is the final message you would like to leave the listening audience with tonight?
Well, first of all, thank you for this opportunity, for inviting me to your show. I felt very comfortable, and I thank you for that.
Oh, it's my great pleasure.
The final message is trust yourself. Mm-hmm. The final message is you are God in your life. You are the God of your life. And this is not arrogance. This is true reality. You are spirit in a body that is a means to express that spiritual purpose. And fear and doubt and everything that makes us feel bad, it's an illusion. It's a creation of man. So, the final message is everyone can connect with spirit, can fulfill their dreams, can find themselves, can live better. Any path they choose is good. Trust your feelings and go ahead. And do not hesitate. And do not leave anybody or anything steal your life. That's if sin exists. That's the real sin.
Wow. So we've always had the answers inside of us, and all we have to do is follow our heart, follow our gut feeling, our intuition.
Our intuition and the people that love us. Always trust the people that love you. Mm-hmm. And that's very important because, as John Lennon said, love is the answer, but love is the answer.
Yeah.
That love is a cohesive force. And really trust the ones that love you good, and yourself and your heart.
And like the hippies and John Lennon said, all you need is love.
Yeah, absolutely. All we need is love.
When people call you up for your astrological advice, do you give readings using Skype?